has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
Pulled toward right center field. And this finds the seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Line softly out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Batting second
from the stretch, Drew Stubbs is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
We're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen. Be figured that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Dickerson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. He will score as Machado delivers the RBI. We're even at 1 apiece. Mark Trumbo will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. A man at third with one away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Teixeira will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Chris Davis will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But an RBI. Corey Dickerson gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Corey Dickerson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Brian McCann will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
3-0 pitch on its way. And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Dustin Ackley will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Breaking ball blocked by Wieters. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot out.
Stubbs is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and they can't run it down. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Chipper Jones steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On the move again from first. Pitch inside, the throw. It's high, and it likely wouldn't have been in time anyway, so they get a second runner into scoring position here with 2 away. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
First baseman number 25, Mark Teixeira.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's a little surprising that was something other than a fastball, but hey, at least he got it over.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jonathan Scope will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Steve Pearce will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Matt Wieters gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3. A nice aerial shot there. The Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore as we welcome you back to the Charm City. Greg Bird is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Corey Dickerson.
Dickerson.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Tap fouled at home plate. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now batting,
Brian McCann will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. Taken in by Scope on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Dustin Ackley. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 New York. J.J. Hardy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, J.J.
On the corner
Hardy.
at the knees, 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Number 25 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Drew Stubbs stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Manny Machado will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Ripped on the ground to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Aaron Hicks is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Brett Gardner now. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Didi Gregorius will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
No. Chipper Jones is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Mark Trumbo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Hicks is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
First baseman, number 19.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Chipper fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Scope is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hard hit at third. Jones has it. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Dave Tyson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Mark Teixeira will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
In there, 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Greg Bird steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Greg Bird.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And that's in there. Base hit.
He's in there. Hey.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Corey Dickerson digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Hardy's up with it. There's one. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 30.
Standing in, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Stubbs moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave one. Leading off the inning, Steve Pierce. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
The 1-0 delivery. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And a rather easy first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 2.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore fifth, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius bare hands it in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down. Dustin Ackley makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Dustin Ackley.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he tried to climb the ladder on him there, but it was easy to lay off that pitch because it was so far out of the zone that it wasn't really tempting.
Hard hit to first, A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. He took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
Attempt here. No problem here. 1 away. Brett Gardner will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Davis. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Didi Gregorius stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Now batting, number 10, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance? Mark Teixeira, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to minimize the damage here.
No, that's
and
a ball.
A good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. Scope ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Number 25, will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Drew Stubbs will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Manny Machado strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And a glove flip for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Back here on the show, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Brad Brock is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting,
Corey Dickerson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Brian McCann will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Brian McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
First baseman
Chris Davis will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. Ackley for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Ball.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Up high, 2-1 now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Steve Pearce is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Hit to third. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Zach Britton will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dustin Ackley digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Britton pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, center fielder
Aaron Hicks will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Hey, guys, if you want to make sure your hitting coach keeps his job for another season, you got to have a few more at-bats like this. I mean, this is exactly what they're preaching to you every day down there in the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Stay behind the ball. Here he just lets this one travel deep. He gets his arms through, lets the barrel drag a little bit, and then just inside outs this thing right off the right center field wall. Boy, that's strong.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
For Hicks, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And Hardy will make the catch. That retires the side. Matt Wieters will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
J.J. Hardy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0 and 2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Number 25 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Outside, 2 and 1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Chipper Jones gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Britton's ready. First pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 25.
1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Stubbs going back at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Striding in to start the ninth, Blue Stubbs. And they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
And this is a 3-pitch see ya here. They go in, out, in here in the sequence. I mean, it's a simple little pattern that seems easy to pick up on, but that's not always going to be the case.
Manny Machado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 14 on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Kevin Long will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Dickerson going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
First baseman, number 19.
Chris Davis comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the 9th.
You know what? Let's see what kind of fight this team has right now. You've got to get on base right here, and then there might be a glimmer of hope for you.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-3. So long from Baltimore.
For the Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.